Hey guys, Prestone Mage here, recording Iconic Masters draft number 5. I want to thank any viewers and subscribers for viewing the content in the past. And yeah, thanks guys. Let's see what we can open and do here. Okay, Rampaging Balos is a good rare. Hero's Bane's also pretty good too. So if we're passing left, this will probably get picked up soon. There's Mindstone, which is really good. It is colorless, so it'll pretty much put anyone into, um, you know, it'll get picked up. It's a good, safe first pick because it's colorless, and it'll likely just make any deck that we build in this draft. But this card's just really good. It just makes 4/4s. They kind of just need a sweeper to get rid of it. This card is just really powerful. I think after we take this, somebody within the next couple seats will probably take this. And then it kind of depends on like what they open. Like maybe they open like, I don't know, some insane card, but we're gonna and take something else. But we're just gonna take this powerful green card. Green's also kind of a cool color to be in, I guess, because it helps with our like fixing. Green's just a natural color to fix stuff with. Alright, so some good black cards. There's an Abyssal Persecutor. So, and it's kind of weird. I think there's so many good black cards in this pack that if we take like a green card, that we may fight with somebody pack 2 over like a green black thing, because someone could get like a Hero's Bane and like say we take Abyssal and they take like Indulgent, so they have Hero's Bane and Indulgent where we have like this, but doesn't mean they could have taken like some other like a white card and they're like, oh, let's be white black. But I think we'll just take the rare here. Now this kind of commits us to like picking up removal spells for it, because we're gonna want to kill this thing or bounce it or do something. But we'll take it just because it's such a big game. We can prioritize like two mana fixing too, so that we can play it on turn 3. But green's got like a way to kill flyers too, like right here, aerial predation. A lot of these just come around, so maybe we'll just like hope to get that. There's a claustrophobia, if we saw one earlier, so maybe like maybe we're getting past like blue. We can be like blue black or blue green. It's between, I think, claustrophobia and this. This is a, I don't know, 4 mana 4/4, but like, I don't know. I guess it goes with like heat ray and fireball and stuff. So again, it's between these two. Fixing is pretty good. It helps with our Balos. I think. This is kind of like taking an off-color card. This is an off-color card, but this is kind of like taking one too, because like it says that we could maybe take like red cards next. So I think we have such powerful cards here that I think we want to take the fixing. Here's another way to fix. Here's another way to fix. This is a way to get rid of our Abyssal Persecutor. There's Jungle Barrier. It'd be like a Sultai deck. I think it's between those. There's a Mass. We can splash red probably. Maybe we just want to take the Evolving Wilds because we have Baloth. And Falton's okay, I guess. I think we're just going to prioritize fixing. We have like good cards and we kind of just want to get there on that. There's Mana Leak. See, like blue does seem open. Let's just go with the mana or the Evolving Wilds. Okay, so another Faltong, a Dirkwood Baloth, which is pretty good. So we can go for like the removal spell or like a good beater. or this card. Because remember, like, we do have a way to splash red, and it's kind of a removal spell. It does commit us into, like, maybe taking dragons in the future. I don't know, heavy green we want to be into. Again, this blue's just wide open. I think we just take this card. Alright, so if this just wheeled, I have a feeling the other one will wheel. So I think... And then there's also this, so that we can play like Abyssal earlier. And there's also Mnemonic Wall. This is double blue though. I think we're just still really early into the draft to where we can kind of just take a pick like this and just go from there. It's competing with Overgrown Battlement though. And I think we want to play green. But this is kind of like a signal, I think. I think I'm going to take this over Overgrown Battlement. And again, see, just like blue just seems open. There's this. This allows us to play this. Maybe we just take the bounce land. If blue is open, then this is a good pickup. Also, this is more of like the counter magic in blue is something that you want to leave mana open for, whereas like taking our blue fixing and taking like Claustrophobia is like good for a tap out style deck where we're gonna like tap out to play like creatures and stuff. So I think we take the Aqueduct. Goes good with our Balos. Do we take a Gruul Turf here? I don't know if we're playing any of this other stuff. This could be good if we have like a lot of tokens to get rid of. I think we just take the Gruul Turf. I'm just gonna get there on the fixing. Okay, so we have a Wall of Roots, which is really good for us. So again, it's kind of like the other two drop. That's good, or that we passed, the Overgrown Battlement. It says 2 mana accelerant. It blocks well. Let's go with that one for sure. Star Compass again is kind of where we want to be. We talked about playing 2 drop into 4 drop, so we'll take that for sure. Aerial Predation is a good like way to kill this guy. Slash, it could be like a sideboard option. And we have a Jungle Barrier, which could be good for us because we have green. Well, green's likely going to be one of our main primary colors, and we have multiple ways of splashing. There's also a Foul Tongue. I think we'll just take the Defender though. Dragon Tempest. I don't know if we'll get there on that. That doesn't really kill our Abyssal. Just like a cantrip. Maybe take that from the side. Okay, so Kiln Fiend. I don't know if we'll get there on that. This is double red though. Okay, so Furnace Weld. Oh, we actually took the other one. Alright, so Obstinate Baloth, pretty cool. Something in our colors. Fills that 4-drop slot. Search for Tomorrow is good fixing. Wall of Roots. Evolving. Baloth, a 4/4 that gains us 4. I kind of like it, just a really big body. There's a lot of like deal 3, or give things like there's like a lot of ways to give things 3. Life gain is pretty relevant. We could even play something like this too, to just get ahead on cards, like Sultai. So it's between Baloth, Spectre, Barrier, Evolving Wild, Search, and whatever. We'll probably get that on the wheel. We may get one of these fixing cards on a wheel. This card is a potential wheel. So I think we'll just take this. It's like got a high upside. Okay, so Azorius cards, the swords, kind of off of that. That is a dragon. We can play this too because we have like, well, I guess 2 sources. Might just take the Evolving Wilds because it looks like we're gonna be like Sultai, and we could just use. There's nothing in here that really like makes us like insane. Like is something more that than we'd want to take over like some fixing, maybe something like this, right? Because it like replaces itself. It's a 3/2. Something we can do in turn 4. I don't know. We could even be off of this Abyssal Persecutor. And just be the green-blue. But we already have 2 ways of splashing it, and if we play like a swamp, it's probably good enough. I think we just take the Evolving Wilds, and then we're just kind of good on the fixing, I think. A Reeve Soul is pretty good, another Claustrophobia. I think I'll probably just want to take the Claustrophobia. There's no guarantee that we're black. And we have 2 blue cards that I think we'd want to play over that. It is a cheaper spell. But it's kind of conditional, right? So I think we take that one. Anger is pretty good. We have double Gruul Turf. We have big guys that it lives past. So we may even be in Jund. There's another Claustrophobia. We can easily splash this. So I think it's like that, and there's Wall, which is pretty good. We don't have any like instants or sorceries at this point. Duress, Ivy, Elemental, that black white. I think we just take the Anger here, and then it's like blue green X, right? Unfortunately for us, and there's this Claustrophobia. So this is a hard pick. It's between these 2. I think I'm just gonna take this. We already have 2 of the Claustrophobias. Maybe that's the wrong pick. There's a 4-drop, 3/3 flyer. Legitimate. I don't know how many Evolving Wilds we'd want. I think we can just take the creature. It does die to our Anger. So I don't know. Kind of a close pick here. Also too, if we have like too many of these, like we have like already have 5 lands that come into play tapped, it can like kind of just put us off, right? Draw creatures. Maybe we just take the safeguard. I've never really played with Lead the Stampede that much. I shouldn't say never, but I don't think I played with it that much. Alright, so we have 1 creature, 2 creatures with Defender. That could be like some type of win con. It's a 2-drop. There's also Hunt the Weak, which is I think just where we're gonna be because we have kind of bigger creatures, and then just it's just a removal spell. I think that's where we want to be. Offshoot Wall Roots is pretty good. White, we're not really on like the kind of like mill plan. That'd be a really powerful card in like maybe blue-black mill. So Wall is kind of good for us. Basilisk, Shaman. I kind of like this one just because it kind of cantrips. We have multiple ways of doing it on playing it on turn 3. Right? Another Jungle Barrier or Repeal. We would just take the Jungle Barrier. Another Shaman or this guy. Maybe let's just go with the card that draws us a card. Cast another spell. I guess that could be okay. It's a 4-mana flyer. Oh, nice. And we got there on the other Claustrophobia. So I think we were able to identify that blue was kind of open. We might be off of these cards. We do have double Girl Turf though, so we might actually want to just keep that in. And double Evolving Wilds. Our removal doesn't really fit the Abyssal Persecutor style deck. Let's take that. Bewilder. Maybe we play it. It's just a cantrip. And we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 cards that we want to play. Okay, Fogbank's pretty good. Flusterstorm might not be that good for us. There's also Skywise Teachings. We don't really have that many non-creature spells though, right, at this point? We just have like more of just creature spells. I mean, it is a card though, but so is Fogbank. There's a tempo card here. That, I mean, we could even have like this combo too, like Aerial Predation plus Abyssal. I don't know. I think we'll just go with the 2-drop. It's pretty powerful. Okay. So there's like a 2-drop. I don't know how great it is. There's a Thief. This card. Flash creature. You can, you know, draw us many cards. A counter spell. Conditional counter spell. There's a Knight, which we would have to splash for. But it does provide fixing itself. So it's between, I think, these two cards. It's a 5-drop that draws stuff. There's also Draconic Roar. Converted mana cost. There's also just a Jessian Thief. Troll's probably better. I don't know. Ooh, Cryptic Command. Okay, so we kind of got lucky with that. I think that's just the most powerful card. We already did that. We might be off of the Troll. That might have just been a wasted pick. Doesn't really do anything that we're looking to do. I guess it's a good sideboard option. The Jin is a 6-mana 5/6. Another Phantom Monster. Lead the Stampede. Black-white fixing. I think we just take this. Counter a spell. Return a permanent to its owner's hand. Haha. Tap all creatures. So draw a card. So really good for us. Curse of Predation. Off to fixing. Ambusher again. Aerialist. What's this card do? Whenever a creature attacks and channel player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So we do have a lot of creatures, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5 of them have Defender. So it's between that and maybe like this. So 8 of our creatures don't have Defender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're kind of like 19 cards in our deck. I mean, we could maybe be on like Undercity Troll plus this. I think that's good enough to where like we would want to play it. Crown Ceratok. Simic Growth Chamber. Mana Leak. Between that and this, I think. I don't know if we want a Mana Leak in our deck. Maybe. There's also like a Foul Tongue. Again, we can like splash stuff. I don't know. I don't really know the pick here, guys. Gives us something to do in turn 2. We have a lot. Maybe we just go with the chamber. We'll just go with the chamber. Wall roots again. Nice pickup. Doesn't really go with our Curse of Predation though. I think it's probably better than Mannequin for us. It blocks well. We don't mind having like more top end stuff because we have like some decent like ways of like stabilizing. We have 3 claustrophobia, these to block. So kind of just need like threats. So like maybe we actually do play something like that. So 4th wall roots for this. 4 mana 4/4. We don't have any X spells, so it would just pretty much be that. We might just want to get there on the wall of roots though. Bad as that seems. So again, we have something like this though too. 7 mana you get a 4/4. 6 mana 4/4 flyer. We already have one of these. Maybe we just take the cheaper card. I don't know. Let's just go with the cheaper card, I guess. When in doubt, go with the cheaper card, people say. Skywise Teaching, Frostlinks, Flusterstorm. Maybe we'll just go with the Frostlinks. Worm, Windfall, Thief. We kind of already have a lot of like kind of like cantrip stuff, right? So maybe just go for another like threat. I don't know, we could be there on that. Phantom Monster is good. We have a lot of ways to get there on turn 2. Or turn 3, I mean. Okay, so a lot of stuff for us. Do we want another Aerial Predation in the board? We already have 3 Claustrophobias. Maybe we want something like this instead of like Scion of Ugin. Jotty Offshoot and over there. We already have a Frostlink. We're not much of a tempo deck, but I think I'm going to take the 2-drop. Maybe just for sideboard purposes. Amateur player. That could be good for us actually, believe it or not. And an offshoot again. Good sideboard option. Alright. So I've seen some people like just kind of start over fresh. I forgot who it was that did this. Like after they kind of built their deck. They kind of just restarted after they drafted. They just built their deck kind of again. Okay, so we know we're green and blue for sure. Wall Roots looks good for us, right? Shamans look pretty good as well. Ceratok looks decent. Month of the Week looks fine. This looks fine. Baloth looks fine. This Baloth looks fine. Worm actually looks okay too. And then if we go into blue, Fogbank is awesome. Angel, I don't know if we're there. Possibly, because we can like, we've got a lot of 2-drops. Claustrophobia, for sure. Phantom Monster, for sure. Cryptic. Aerialist, maybe. We have got a lot of top end though. This is more of like a 1-drop, so there's like 3 top end spells. There's Jungle Barriers. Okay, so there's 23. Oh, and then maybe Star Compass. 24. We could even probably play 16 land, but I don't know if we want to go there. We have double Gruul Turf, so we can even splash like something like Vent Sentinel. It gives us some reach because we have 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. So you can just like 7 them with that card. Maybe you can just take out one of these like big dirtily cards. Because then you could run. We have a lot of fixing. We're definitely going to run Simic Growth Chamber. This needs to get in there too, by the way. We can just run like those and like the Evolving Wilds. So maybe we're not there on like Duskdale Worm. This is evasive. But that just gets through, right? We have so many creatures with Defender that I don't know if this Curse of Predation is that good. A lot of 4-drops. Removal here. Angel, maybe we're off of that. But we have a lot of like 2 and 3, and then there's turns where we can like cast this, right? And then cast this. Like cast this without paying mana that turn, and then cast the Angel. So I think it's actually a really good card for us. So maybe you cut just the Aerialist. And we are getting a little fancy here with the splash, but it's almost just inconsequential because we have these Gruul Turfs. Question is, do we want to run like this type of stuff too? Because we want to play these. There is a small cost to playing these, and that's like maybe playing things off curve. Like we're high on top playing things on 2 and playing things on 4, but if we play like a tap line or something, then that puts us off of that. I think Evolving Wilds is probably good. We don't have much landfall. And we have to consider anger as well. So, Hunt the Weak. How good is Hunt the Weak and how good is Ceratok? We've got a lot of 4s, so I might actually want to cut one of those 2 cards. Luckily, these guys actually have power, so you can turn this into like a 3/7 and like hit something with this. So I think we actually may want to maybe take out something like that. Maybe add something like this. Then maybe just run those. It's close. And like 2 mountains. We don't have any of the mnemonic walls to get it back. Maybe Hunt the Weak's not that good for us. We have triple Claustrophobia. This, which is almost like a removal spell. Anger kind of kills that too. I don't know how good Hunt the Weak is in our deck. Like these have small toughness. We'd have to kind of play it on a big guy. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so we're kind of in the spot to where like, what do we want to do? We have a free red splash, so I think we actually do that. Maybe we cut like a Hunt the Weak because it's not that good for us. We have like, we don't need that much removal because we have triple Claustrophobia, and then just like a lot of like ways to block stuff, right? So this can go like hose, like go wide decks. So I think we play that. I don't know if we're gonna get there on the Dimir Aqueduct. We already have 3 bounce lands and 2 fetches, so our mana is probably pretty good. We probably want like 1 mountain, because if we run 1 mountain, then we have 1, 2, 3. We have 2, 3, 4, like 5 sources. So, and then we're higher on, I think, green, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blue spells, but our blue is like double. We have one here. These all fix for green. So I think we're definitely going to want a lot more islands in our deck. So I think we go down to 1, and then I think we go up to 7, so 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4 seems like a really low amount for green sources, but we have, that sucks, I guess, because these are like tapped, like the turn, like we don't want to play these turn 1, but then turn like we're gonna want to play have green mana available for turn 2, which would be maybe a good turn for this, the Grolters. Let's see what they suggested again. So they said an even split, but with 2. I think what we can actually do is go down here, or maybe just go up here, right? But then we have Evolving Wilds too. Within our, if it's in our opening hand, we can just fetch a green source. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. Like 7 turn 1 green sources. I think we do it. We also have Cryptic Command, which is triple blue. We'll just do something like that. Alright. Who knows? We could be off of the red. Like, this is fine. This is a little risky since it's double red. So maybe... I mean, Star Compass kind of gets us there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources. I don't know, maybe I built this deck wrong. Like if we're gonna play Anger, maybe we want to like take out one of our 3 toughness guys. We do have a lot of creatures though, but again, most of them are defender. Maybe we don't even need to run the worm. We only have 8 attacking creatures, so Curse doesn't seem that great. Alright, let's just run it, think like this. It could be a mistake to have Anger in our deck. Alright guys, we'll see you guys in round 1.